Oh no, you guys, I broke my streak and I missed a day and I wasn't here yesterday and I'm sorry for that. Um, I don't have a good excuse either. I was just feeling kind of grumpy yesterday and I was thinking like I should make my video and I was like I'll do it later. And then right before I went to bed, I was in bed and I was like the video, and I actually sat up and was going to do it, but the lighting in my apartment is so crap at night. You've seen it. But there's no excuse because I've recorded these videos that are lame and like a minute long just to keep the streak alive. So yeah, I lost it and that sucks. But I'm here today and that's what really matters. And that's the message you can take from me is one, that I'm imperfect, but you already knew that, didn't you? Um, and I keep showing up in my imperfection and I'm doing my best. And the main thing is that if you have a goal or a habit or a streak or something that you're working on and you miss a day, to not beat yourself up and not give up and not just go crazy like, well, it's a lost cause, but just get back up and start over. And that applies to eating stuff, and that applies to just anything you're trying to do worthwhile in the world. Just keep doing your best and keep getting back up and try again. Always, always try again. So I'm here again, and I've decided that to make up for the missed day, that I'm going to record a bonus video. Look for it this week. And I'm just going to have it be kind of my story about where I came from, why I'm here, why I'm doing these videos. And that way, those of you who already know, you don't have to keep sitting through me being like, I'm Amanda and I used to be a homeless train wreck. You can just refer to the video that explains it all if you're curious, and we can just keep moving forward here. So I'm feeling some angst around what to do next. I can get very anxious about how to best use my time, and I think some of that is a throwback to something that I'm always working on, which is reminding myself that nothing is wasted. And so it's very easy when you're in recovery, especially, I think, to have a lot of regret for the time spent in the addiction and the time spent spinning your wheels and making a mess of your life. I know it is for me. And it's been a lot of work and a lot of practice to just reassure myself and to try to believe that all that stuff served a purpose. It has informed who I am today. It doesn't mean I can't have an amazing life. But, sometimes I do fall for that idea that's like, fuck, I spent my whole all my teenage years, all my adult life, and some of my 30s just fucking up is what it feels like. And so sometimes I think I put this pressure on myself to make every minute count now. And I think I'm feeling it recently and lately because I'm out of school. And there was this structure, and there was there was syllabuses. I know the plural for syllabus is syllabi, but I don't like saying it. So the syllabuses, there was a structure, there was a format, there were assignments, there were due dates, there were class times, there was a schedule. And now I'm free and it's summer and I'm like, shit, I'm feeling the weight of all this free time and I want to use it wisely and I want to make the most of it. This also is a problem that I can have, though, where I just kind of rush on to the next thing without taking a breather, without celebrating my accomplishments so far. So I'm just in this weird place of like, I want to use my time wisely, I want to plan, I want to keep moving forward. I've also just accomplished a great deal, which is another semester of college. That's very major. It was a full credit load. It was 18 credits plus an internship. So I should maybe just take it easy for a day or two and just celebrate. But then there's this voice in my head that's like, no, you can never take it easy again. You have wasted so much time and you must mush cretin and go forward. So that's not healthy. So I'm just working through all of that. And so yesterday I went for a walk in the woods, as I am wont to do when I'm feeling confused. And I have shared before in these videos that it's very valuable to stay connected to nature, especially when you're going through something. So I went out and walked by the creek and it was really beautiful. And I went out into the nature with a question. And it was just like, what's the best use of my time right now? What do I do next? And I got an answer out there and I came back and have been trying to live that answer, I guess, like just let it kind of marinate inside of me. And I did it again today. I was out by the creek by my house and there were these little baby ducklings and I was feeling worried for them because the creek is running pretty fast and there was a current and there was 8 of them, these tiny ducks, and they're just like this big. They're so little and sweet. And I was so afraid they were going to get swept away by the current. And so I was watching them and kind of watching how some of them would get like pulled out into it, and then there would be this like moment of tension where they got back to the shore. And then as I kept watching, I realized they are badasses and they are not so feeble and frail as they look. They can dive under the water and swim, and they can also do this like running on top of the water thing. And so if they were getting stuck in the current, they would all of a sudden just like fire up and just be like across the waves. Like I've never seen it before, and it was really cute. And I sort of, so this is how I roll when I go out into nature with a question or when I'm feeling confused, is I really believe that we can just watch nature and watch the creatures and learn what we can do in a situation. And so what I got from that was just like, you're going to be okay and you are more capable than you feel. Because that's a feeling that I'm having too as my life is expanding and I'm finding some success and getting like promising results through all this work that I'm doing. I'm afraid that I'm just going to be overwhelmed, that I'm going to drown in this, like this potential that I'm tapping into for myself. I'm afraid it's going to be too much and that I'm going to screw it up or I'm going to fail mightily. And I don't know, something about watching those little ducks be way more powerful and in control than they seem sort of gave me the message that maybe I'm the same way and maybe I can just keep moving forward and keep doing my best, and that if I do come across an obstacle or something that feels overwhelming or like it's going to sweep me under, to remember that I have this power that I can tap into and be like, oh hell no, I'm not going under. So you have that too, and I just wanted to share that. Hope it helps. I will be here tomorrow, I promise. Bye.